Yes, hello and welcome to another vlog from Ben Rider. Today we're testing out the Zontes 350D scooter. It is a 350cc scooter with almost 37 horsepower. That is quite incredible. And if I tell you the price, that's even more incredible. It is almost around about 5,000 euro on the street. This is absolutely incredible because you also get a free top box 39 liters with it. You get two different windscreens with it. One you can have attached from the dealer and one you can take home with you. We have a touring windscreen, we had a sport windscreen. They are both in the price included, and it is just crazy. Anyways, I will explain the controls, display and the storage space a little bit to you now. Let's go. So on the left hand side we have the regular index finger lever or button here for the passing light, which is right here. And also we have like a contraption here in the front. We do have a lockable rear disc brake, so we just pull it to ourselves. We put this lever here, and as you can see, this is locked now, so it will not roll away. And if you just release it just by pulling the lever, the parking brake actually gets released. Very nifty little detail here. We have high beam, low beam switch. We have the hazard light switch here. We have the switch for the two-position electronically adjustable windscreen here. Nice to play around with this. We have the set and mode button for the display. We have the turn signal switch here. All of a very nice quality. We have backlit buttons here, and we have the horn here. On the right hand side we have the throttle, we have the brake lever for the front disc brake. All of these levers here are adjustable. We also have the emergency cutoff switch here. We have an eco and sport button, so we have two riding modes. We have the lock button here, we have a fuel button, seat button. We have the daytime running light switch here, plus included in this is the backlit controls here, and we have the starter switch here. So let's quickly go into the display just very quickly. We have a very nice and easy to read display. We have the tire pressure monitoring system on the left hand side, on the right hand side the fuel level and the coolant temperature. In the middle we have the RPM counter, And we have the speedometer. We also have some extra data we can switch around with the mode button. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button here. The mode button, you can see the trip, the maintenance, the average. We have the average fuel consumption, fuel level, and trip, and that's about it. On the right hand side we also see a permanent display of the battery voltage, and on the top right corner we see the clock. We go into the menu here. By pressing set we move around. We have the different displays, race, casual, street. We can switch around, connection, the display, brightness, the Bluetooth connection, the tire pressure monitoring system, traction control, time display, the unit we can switch around. We have languages, English and Chinese, I think. And that's all there is to the display here. So when it comes to the storage space, we have two cubby holes in the front. We have one on the left and one on the right. It is not that much space in there. Maybe two of my hands will fit in both of these because they're the same space. We have a USB-C connector here and a regular USB connector up here with quick charge. On the right hand side we don't have anything, but with the same space basically. We also have a nifty kind of thing when your battery actually of the remote is gone. The dealer actually showed it to me without the battery inside. You have to hold it here and then you can still unlock the scooter and still can actually start the scooter. So this is comes in very handy if you have a problem with your battery. And to open up the seat, we press the seat button here on the handlebar, and this is what it looks like when the seat is open. We have a nice little courtesy light in there, as you can see here. We have space for a full-faced helmet, but you have to turn it around upside down. I will put the photo of my helmet, which is a Shark Spartan size M. In here it will fit if you put it upside down. And yeah, not much space comparable to the NMAX, but still very good priced scooter and a lot of power. You know, okay, you don't have that much storage space, but you know, you always have to go for compromises, I guess. Today we're testing out the new Zontes 350D 2023 model right here in this beautiful, I think it looks silverish. White, no, actually it's silver. And thank you very much. First of all, Indalmar Motor, the official dealer here in Málaga for Zontes and Vogue. And yeah, we have the pleasure to test ride the 350D. I tried the 350E already. It has the same engine. It's a little bit smaller, a little bit less equipped, but nevertheless a lot of fun. So let's go and have a ride. We have the feet to the front, which also actually feels a little bit better than on the other scooters from other brands. And yeah, the first thing when you get on the scooter, it just actually feels right. I am 175. It is not fully equipped like the 350E, but very nicely equipped, and so it's a little bit teeny tiny bit cheaper, like 200 or 300 euro, and a little bit more agile, I would say. And all in all, I would say a very good package here for you. This time we go the other way around. Usually I start in the mountains, but unfortunately my GoPro did not record when I left in the mountains, so I will have to do this test ride again here for you for the English channel. This baby has almost 36 or something horsepower for a 350 scooter. This is quite a lot, and for around about 5,000 euro on the street. This is a super deal you cannot really beat, to be honest. The display is very big, easily readable, also under other lighting conditions, I would say, no problem there. You have different schemes you can set up, maybe 2 or 3 like sport, race and stuff like that. The suspension seems to be of good quality here. We have pretty bad roads here in the city, so no complaints there at the moment. You can definitely feel the extra power on this. Okay, it has about 10 horsepower more than the Sim Joyride 300, which I tested just this morning, which has 26 horsepower naturally. This one has 36, so it's 10 horsepower more. That's quite a lot more, quite a bit more. Very windy here. This is the windscreen in the lower position. I will raise it up. This is the windscreen. It's a touring windscreen, by the way, the 350 series. The D and the M you can get with 2 windscreens, but they both are included in the price. So this is the touring windscreen, and they throw at you another sport windscreen, which is a little one, darker colored, and so you get that as well. So you can decide, should I put this on, should I put the sport windscreen on. So that's a really nice thing. I've never seen that from any other manufacturer, giving you the chance for free to get, to choose between 2 windscreens. That's really nice. So I have the windscreen in the upper position. It's a little bit better. It goes basically above my helmet. The wind, unfortunately, is fairly narrow. So yeah, we still have a lot of turbulence on the side, and you might hear that because I have to speak up quite a bit here. Yeah, in the tunnel it's quieter. Now you can see, actually here you see the back lid controls. As you can see, they're on when you put the scooter in the night mode. So we have 2 modes. We have the daytime running lights and we have the low beam. So low beam gives you the back lid controls, and the daytime running light, naturally, since you have light from natural daylight, you don't get the backlit control, so that makes sense in a way. But of course you have to decide, do you want daytime running light or not? It's not automatic, there's no sensor for it, unfortunately, but hey, what can you expect for all of this good stuff what you get for this money, for this fairly low money? 36 horsepower for 5,000 euro, and it looks to me very, very stylish and nice. You cannot really beat that. Scooter for traveling, touring, I'd say it's a pretty nice deal. Also the electrically operated windscreen is nice to have. Unfortunately, the windscreen in my opinion should be a little bit bigger or wider, so you have even better wind deflection on the side. I easily go 115 according to the speedometer. I don't feel anything here. It does not struggle, nothing. It's really, I mean, you can go a lot faster with this one. I don't know, maybe 140, 150, I would imagine. When it comes to the power of this Zontes, it really just feels nice. We have a pretty big hill we have to climb here. Of course, with the 125 scooters, it's always a pain, and they really struggle. But of course, we have almost 37 horsepower. That is really, really nice on a scooter. And I can just accelerate. And it is really nice to have, at least. You don't always have to go so fast, of course, but it's always nice to have it in case of an emergency or so. So let's do the 0 to 100 check. The last time actually I felt when I did it, I mean without camera recording, it felt like the front lifted up a little bit. I've never, if that is true, I've never had that before. Should make it really the strongest scooter, but we'll see again. Maybe I have to lean forward a little bit that I don't make a wheelie here or something. Get ready. And Go! Stop! Two thumbs up. I don't have any more thumbs to give up. To give as a thumbs up. It is a really quick, sporty, nice, and also actually a well-equipped scooter for around about 5,000 euro. What more do you want in a scooter of this price and maybe of this class of displacement, I would say, you know. Anyways, these are my impressions of the Zontes 350D 2023 model. Thanks very much for watching. This is Ben right out. Take care. Bye bye.